Well, welcome to the bench. I'm gonna start reloading really quick, guys. Started reloading some more. 35 Remington. We're loading the 200 grain FTX bullet. Here. Same bullet Hornady uses. Their lever evolution ammo. What possible bullets here, guys? Hornady. Good bullets here. We're gonna go with the Winchester 748 powder that we got here. It's an older can, metal can. We can tell it's old. Been around. Brother got it from somebody that had it in storage for a while, and to be honest, it's still good. I opened it up. It still smells like it's almost brand new. So we're going to use it. I use it for some of my 200 grain hardcast loads. I still need to test those, but reload some of these so I can test these two at the same time. Really quick, where you're using to 11th edition manual. You look real quick. Look at that beta. We're shooting in between these right here. That's what I'm trying to go for. So should we be getting around 2,000? Maybe a little less than 2,000 feet per second. There you go, guys. I'll give you a zoom in. We'll put one of these in the chronograph, see where we're at, but really quick, that's their call for length 2.495. I see the D's out the 2.50, and that's what the dummy round at. And this cycles in my gun perfectly fine. So here's the 200 grain TF load out of the Lehman 50th edition. We're at 2.540, and that it's a hard time cycling in my gun. So we're gonna go with a 2.50, and that I know cycles in my gun. I feel better with that 2.50 because here we're not in red till we hit 42 grains. But the Lehman book, they're maxing their load out at 2,000. They're maxing their load out right around that. So that's my thoughts there on that. I got some more cases here, primed and ready to go. They're primed with CCI primers, and the cases have been prime using. Quick. Lee hand press with the Lee Ram Prime. Good friend. New movie in the description. Viheo just did a video on Ram Primes for different kinds of presses. I also talk about this tool from Lehman. I love this tool. This is my go-to for trimming, guys. For now. It works. But with inflammation in my hands, we're going to go to a trimmer here very soon. Yeah, using the good old-fashioned 2-scale method. And we got the CW sent this over with that scale. So you got powder stand and an RCBS powder drop. Now that loaded with the 748 powder. You know, it's been about 6 days now. We stepped off. I don't want stuff to take care of here. as we've been reloading these 35 Remington, so we're going to get back on this. This is a 200 grain FTX with just a run-of-the-mill charge 748. Yeah, Sunday we're loading that as well as smoking up brisket video. Thanks for watching that video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. Monday I worked, Tuesday I worked, but when I come home Tuesday, I was sick. I was having major pain. Called off for Wednesday. Wednesday found me in a hospital all day with major pain. Kept me overnight. Thursday they did emergency surgery for appendix, and I had my appendix removed. So I was talking about Georgia Shooting Convention live stream last Friday. Going Sunday here now. So I was talking to everybody about it, and I posted a few posts here and there about it. But we're gonna get back on 35 Remington. I think I'll show you guys a lot, but I'll show you what I can. Oh, 35 cases charged with powder with the RCBS powder drop. Another problem with my usual CCI primers. I don't stand clear. I just stay usually with CCI. That's because I'm federals here, but I usually will just stay with CCIs.
Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work today. Smell
Real quick, guys, give you an angle from above. Alright, I'm finish these last 3 up really quick. We're using a Lee quick die with the Lee C press, and I'm just banging them through. Make sure they're all even. We crimped, and they're 35 Remington. And there's a nice tight crimp on them. And I need to do what I needed to do. These, see them all at 250. I had a few, they're a little long. I had to adjust my Lee seat die for those ones, but other than that, didn't have much problems. There was only like a couple of them, so I could have just been in case probably a little way on full length. I didn't trim them by hand with the Lee hand trimmer. I tell everybody I'm a beginner reloader, and some of those reloaders on a budget. I got 2 of them. I think this is one of them. There's one that's a little off. It's like 4.999, and I got one that's 4.95. But other than all, these look perfect. So, real quick. Real quick. You look at those. Real quick. $35 Remington, guys. There you go. It's a nice overall 25 Remingtons. Me found a missing one, but there you go. Real quick. 35 Remingtons reloaded with, that's on second brass with Hornady FTX bullets, and we used good old Winchester ball powder 748. So, oldie with an oldie. Can't wait to get these to the range with that Marlin. Here's a quick flyby.